iQunix's S87 and S108 are low profile, hot swappable, 5-pin mechanical keyboards, and today I have the former, a 10 keyless layout board that I consider one of the best value high-end mechanical keyboards on the market. So without further ado, thanks to iQunix for sending out this keyboard for review. Hey guys, I'm Ryan Thomas, and this is my review of the S87. You can pick up one of these on iQunix website right now for $180, and that gets you a very good board. Now, to a lot of people, this may seem like just another 10 keyless mechanical keyboard that's maybe designed for people who like style, because it is a very nice looking board. However, there's more to it than that. I mentioned it was a 5-pin hot swappable PCB, and that essentially means you can swap the switches out yourself without needing to solder, which is something that I very much appreciate, as I don't know how to solder and I'm really into hot swap keyboards right now. So this one is a very good choice to go with, because you're getting not a bare bones keyboard, you're getting something with switches and with keycaps and everything set up right out of the box. However, it allows you of course to upgrade and switch them out in the future, which is something I very much appreciate. In the box you get the board itself, a key switch and cap puller, a brush, stickers, some extra Mac and media keys, extra stabs, a very handy dust cover, and a braided USB-C to A cable. You can pick from a selection of RGB and non-RGB PCBs, and I believe you can get this thing in a wireless version as well, although I'll correct myself on screen if that's not correct. Sorry, I'm thinking of two different keyboards at the moment. You can also pick from cherry blue, red, brown, pink and silver switches directly on the site, with the ability to swap these out again in the future. Want to try Glorious Pandas, Gateron Ink Blacks or Novelty Box Jade Thick Clicks? You can, absolutely, just swap them out thanks to the 3-pin and 5-pin compatibility. The cherry browns which I have here, I mean they're what all mech keyboard enthusiasts say. They're a little bit spongy, they're not incredibly tactile, they're kind of a mix between a lot of different switches, and to a lot of people they swear by them, but I am not particularly a Cherry MX Brown fan. However, in this board, they feel a lot better than in other boards, thanks to the use of really good pre-lubed stabs. They're Co-Star stabs and are excellently lubed from the factory. They sound very, very good. This is one of my favourite sounding off-the-shelf keyboards. As with the previous L80, I think this sounds just that much better. There is some pinging coming from the chassis, and I'm not sure if that's spring ping from the switches or from the board itself. That's something that I'd have to look into on a deeper scale, however I haven't really got time to dig deeper into that at the moment. However, the board itself, it sounds great. The ping is only really exemplified by the fact that everything else sounds really good. If you didn't have such a nice feeling board and a nice sounding board, I feel like the spring ping would probably go unnoticed compared to the rest of the sounds that you get, but this is a very nice feeling and sounding keyboard. Of course that entirely changes when you swap out the switches, but the board itself is very nice. The legend on the PBT keycaps is on the front, so if you don't touch type it may be a little tricky to get your head around to start with. However, I do touch type, and so it's not something that I'm personally worried about, but as with other mechanical keyboards, you can swap those out for other keycaps if you decide to in the future. However, from a beginner's perspective, starting off, you may need to look at some of the other offerings from iQunix if you really want something that has a front, or rather a top printed legend. The board looks really clean, it's very low profile, it has 2-stage feet at the bottom, USB-C connectivity. It's a really, really nice board. It's probably the one I'd go for out of this and the L80, just purely because of the aesthetic and the way it's quite minimal looking. I really, really like the look of this thing. Not that I didn't like the L80, but this fits my style a little bit more. And of course, like the L80, you can swap out those switches, which is something I highly recommend for those of you who are in the mech market for the first time and you're just looking for something to test, you know, to see if you like the linears, if you like the silence, if you like the tactiles or the clickies, buying a multi-pack of different switches and just testing them out can really help make your mind up when it comes to these kinds of things. I have a selection of switches which I keep here that I swap out my boards with, so it's something that I like to do. However, if you just want a very nice high-end mechanical keyboard that doesn't cost an absolute fortune, you know, these are a little pricey but not like way out there, and it has lots of functionality and very premium, then, you know, this is a fantastic option. And they do a full-size version, which I know a lot of people will be interested in, because not everyone wants a 60%. I want a 60%, but not everyone wants a 60%. Anyway, I want to thank iQunix for sending out their product. Massive thumbs up from me. Definitely recommended. If you're on the fence about buying one, you definitely should go and buy one. And there will be links in the video description along with possible discount codes down there. I'm not sure if that's still set up or not, but you know, you'll see them in the description. If I haven't got any, they won't be there, but there'll still be links to buy them. This hasn't been sponsored. They haven't paid me. They've just sent me the board out, and I've really enjoyed myself using and filming it. So thank you so much. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to never miss a video like this one. Check out all the social medias as I said below. And yeah, you guys have been awesome. Thanks for putting up with the slight delays and the noise and stuff. But yeah, I've been Ryan Thomas, and I'll catch you later. Peace.